Hey everyone, as you know, I'm working on a small 2D game in Godot 4 Alpha 1 to test the new engine. For that, I'm implementing a turn-based combat system similar to the old Pokemon games for the Game Boy. And today I can show you all the cool stuff I've implemented, so here's my little test environment. You can talk to NPCs and open chests. The chests even have potions in it, which you can use outside and inside of combat. A large part of the Pokemon combat system is the variety of different skills. Right now, this prototype only has a small set of skills to use for the player, but it's easy to add more with future updates. You might have noticed that there are 2 health bars for each fighter. The second one is the Madness bar. Whenever it hits 100%, the fighter can't perform an action this turn. As you can see, I've done a lot with the different control nodes Godot has. However, at least for Alpha 1 of Godot 4, there is something worth mentioning. Even though Godot 4 Alpha 1 doesn't seem to have changed a lot in terms of control nodes, for some reason using the keyboard to switch between different control nodes via focus neighbors doesn't seem to work. I'm not sure if it's already fixed with Alpha 2, I haven't tested it. Luckily, there are ways to circumvent the bug, but it involves a lot of extra code, which is part of the reason why it took me so long to make this next video about Godot 4. In case you want or are using Godot 4 Alpha and have the same problem, here's a quick rundown. I have this function called switch focus that is called regularly. In there, I check the current focus entry. It's basically the current focus control node. Then input is checked manually and focus is transferred to the according focus neighbor. That's pretty much it, but you will have to keep focus entry up to date whenever your UI changes. Adding a few lines of code in many different scripts, which adds up to a lot of code, which I can delete once the bug is fixed. Of course, bugs like that changed my opinion about using Godot Alpha 1 compared to the 3.x versions. So while I'm still happy about how well Godot 4 Alpha 1 works already, you might not want to use it right now if you rely on a lot of UI stuff. After my last video, I was considering doing the port of my main game already. After all, everything seemed to work well enough. But with this bug, I think I'll rather wait a bit longer, especially considering the next one. This is the last video for my mini-series about testing Godot 4 Alpha. I'd like to make the prototype available to the public, but there seem to be some bugs on export as well. The first couple of times I exported the game as a Windows executable, it worked. But now that I added new features and want to upload the executable, it doesn't. You can technically play it, but some references are broken for some reason. I also can't export the game as WebAssembly. Godot 4 Alpha 1 doesn't have a proper template for that. The only way to play the game currently is inside the Godot 4 Alpha 1 editor. So here we have another reason why Godot 4 Alpha 1 just isn't ready yet for serious game dev. However, I can still recommend taking a look at it and get familiar with the new features. Workflow-wise, I already like it much more than Godot 3.x and can't wait for the first stable release. In any case, thank you for watching this video. I'll go back to work on A Home in Darkness now. Until next time, bye bye.